welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jazzy, and if you're a returning viewer, thanks for tuning in for today's video. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys how to measure your hair's porosity level by showing you how to accurately do the float test. Now, if you guys aren't familiar, you can have 3 different levels of porosity, which are low porosity, average porosity, and high porosity hair, which basically determines how well your hair is able to retain moisture. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to quickly find your hair's porosity. So if that's something you guys are interested in watching, please stay tuned for this video. Before I go ahead and jump right in, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down there. It would really warm my heart to have one more subscriber, and while you're at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell so every time I upload a video, you won't miss out on any of my content. Alright, without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into this video. So basically, there's 3 different levels of porosity your hair can have: low porosity, average porosity, and high porosity. And basically, that just lets you know how well your hair is able to retain moisture. So there's different methods that you can do to test your porosity level. But in today's video, I'm strictly going to be showing you guys the float test because I feel like that's the easiest. So you want to make sure you're going to do this test on clean hair. So I recently washed my hair like 2 or 3 days ago, so my hair is pretty much still clean. You also need a glass bowl with room temperature water to do the float test. So this way you can measure if your hair is low porosity, average porosity, or high porosity. So the best way to break it down for you guys, if you have low porosity hair, your hair is going to stay at the top of the water. It's just going to float at the top, which basically means it's a lot harder for your hair to retain moisture. If your hair sinks all the way down to the bottom, that means you have high porosity hair, which means it's relatively easy for your hair to retain moisture, which is why it's heavy and sinks to the bottom. Now, if you have an average level of porosity, your hair will stay in the middle and it'll float in the middle. Okay, so I have my strand of hair. I'm just going to go ahead and place it directly in this water. Make sure it's not touching any of the sides, so this way you can really have a fair shot to float. I'm excited to see what it does, so I'm just going to wait 3 to 5 minutes and see what it does. Okay, so as you guys can see, my hair is still at the top of the water. It's been about 5 minutes now, so that means my hair has a low porosity. So I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like on top of the water. You guys can see my hair is barely moved. Alright, so as you all were able to see, my hair stayed at the top of the water, which basically means I have low porosity hair. It's a lot harder for moisture to get into my hair shaft, and then when it is in my hair shaft, it's a little harder for me to retain that moisture, which is why I do my weekly deep conditioning treatments for an hour, because my hair needs that extra hydration, especially when it's not locking it in on its own. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope this is something that will maybe guide you to find the right products to purchase for your hair, and this will also be something that'll help you with your hair care routine. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys check out my healthy hair playlist, as I have so many videos regarding hair care regimen tips and products that I recommend to use on your hair. So yeah, make sure you guys check that out if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.